Here we go. Qualifying has been completed earlier today. There is your starting order. 12-lap race here today at Iron Jungle. Marbles are in the blocks. The thumbs up from Pulsit or Hair. And we're rolling in the MSFC. Hair leads them to the green flag but can't hold on to the lead. Black Rose takes the early lead. Glaive in second. Hair in third, trying to hold off Kinesis. Glaive looks to the inside and makes the pass for the lead. Kinesis with a good first lap. Trying to move into second, and they do. Vertigo, who did not have a very good qualifying run, has moved up the field into sixth, trying to get by Eclipse for fifth. But it will be Glaive leading the first competitive lap of the MSFC. Lap 1 completed, 12-lap race. Dead even for third. Glaive through the first sector in front of Kinesis. Nice move there by Eclipse, getting by Vertigo, almost getting by FOMO, but the block is laid down. Glaive with a strong lead over Kinesis. Hair briefly had third place, but unable to hold on to it. Here we take a flyby through the field, and Icon is falling back early. They need to pick it up. They had a very disappointing qualifying and a very disappointing start to the race. Vertigo challenging Hair there, unable to get by. And look at this early lead for Glaive. What a start for the Moon Melody Marble. Set the fastest time in the first sector of qualifying, but barely lost out on the pole position. And that seems to have lit a fire in them. Speaking of marbles that had a fire lit in them, how about the hometown hero, Dart, who has already moved up into 5th spot after a disappointing qualifying, trying to run down Hair for 4th. Meanwhile, where on earth is Glaive? There they are. How about that? Look how big this lead is early. Glaive with an absolute masterclass so far. In second is Kinesis, trying to hold off Black Rose, but they have a run through the first sector. Kinesis going to have to race defensively here. And looks like they're going to be able to pull away. As we look back through the field, a bit of a train here forming from 5th place Dart back to 9th place Electra, and now Dart losing out on several spots. Glaive with a strong lead over Kinesis. Black Rose, Eclipse has gotten by Hair into 4th. As we look a bit back, Icon is making progress, but they don't have a lot of time to catch up to the main pack here. This could be a disappointing race for potentially the championship favorites early on, the Pantheon. Almost getting deja vu to the MSFL. Glaive pulling away, but Kinesis is not going to give in. As we are approaching the halfway point of this race, these laps go by quick. Kinesis does seem to be a bit closer, but they're going to have a lot of work to do. A little flyby of the field here. Vertigo has gotten into 4th place in front of Hair, and Electra has moved into the top half. It is still all Glaive, but that gap is closing. Kinesis is a marble on a mission, trying to score the first win of the MSFC. Look how big that lead was and how small it is in comparison now. Kinesis and Black Rose, don't count them out either. It looks like we're going to have a 3-marble race here. 4 laps to go. Glaive, then Kinesis and Black Rose. Vertigo in 4th, but they're going to have a long way to catch up if they want to get into this race win battle. Icon has moved up into 8th place, but still needs to make up some more spots if they want to avoid a disappointing first race of the season. And Black Rose has gone by Kinesis. Kinesis looks to the outside, the block. Will Kinesis make a pass here? No. Black Rose defending well, But that battle is going to let Glaive slip off just a little bit. 3 laps to go. Glaive, about 6 lengths. That is a difficult gap for Black Rose to make up, but it's certainly doable. 2 youngsters, and 3 youngsters, I might add, going head-to-head for MSFC immortality, and they will forever go down in history as the first, if they pull it off. Here comes Black Rose. They have a run down the backstretch. Glaive holding on. Kinesis in third, taking a different approach there, but doesn't seem to be closing in. Who is closing in is Black Rose right there, but Glaive lays down the block. 2 laps to go. Black Rose has a bit of trouble getting onto the conveyor belt. Through the first sector. Glaive slipping off just a little bit quick in the first sector. They may have been the fastest marble all day in qualifying, and now in the race, Black Rose slips up there. Here comes Kinesis. They move into second. But that's going to allow Glaive to slip off. Does Kinesis have anything for Glaive? Black Rose starting to struggle here in the later sectors of the race. White flag is waving for Glaive. Kinesis with a run through the third sector. This race is not over. White flag. Glaive, 1 lap to go. Again faster through the first sector. Kinesis gonna need to make some magic happen, and it's happening immediately. A run through the first sector. Looks to the outside, but Glaive sees it coming. Will Kinesis get another chance? I don't think so. That may have been the dagger. Glaive through the third sector for the final time. Kinesis. It's not going to happen. Glaive wins. Kinesis in second. Black Rose in third. There's Hair Icon with a fantastic run to get 5th place.
We will have our race podium momentarily as we wrap up this race, our last few competitors finishing. Congratulations to Glaive for winning the inaugural race of the MSFC. Congratulations once again to our podiumers on the first Grand Prix of the season. There are your standings after the first race. Remember, a 12-race season, a good start for the Moon Melodies, but it's a long way to go.